Have you started today with something better than the world? Smile, smile. Don't be afraid of reality. Face it bravely. The past is ours, the future is a mystery. This life is a preparation for eternal life. Everything you have will remain except goodness. Rich people die, poor people die. The kings died, the common people died. Smile, ah, ah, ah. Smile, smile. Don't be afraid of reality, face it bravely. The past is ours, the future is a mystery. This life is a preparation for eternal life. Everything you have will remain except goodness.
Surely that's a penalty if you go down. You can see how PH has been.
Ya, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Aduh.
The knockdown. This really seems like a goal which made him win the FC Pro last year.
It's very similar, isn't it? Different players.
Yeah,
Daglish winning the header.
Mari kita menyaksikan kompetisi FC
Well,
Pro.
Abubakar wasn't trailing for long. 29 minutes on the clock. Mohamed Salah on the finesse. Another player, an expert finesse, and just cast your attention to that bottom right corner because Levi David has also equalised. Goals flying in at every single opportunity at the moment. It's Xavi Simons laying it to Ginola, who bangs it home at the near post.
Poor defense as well. I mean, he just pulled out the centre back without not really a need to do it. And then it was Van Dijk against 3 attackers, so obviously you're going to concede. I feel like Khan is now competing because he's playing better, but his defense is still not there.
Savania for Fuma trying to thread in David Ginola. Drogba was out of the picture on that occasion.
And in Abubaka's goal, you know who lost possession? Douglas Luiz. He's a bad player, I'm telling you. Do not try him at home. You can see then the Group D as it stands. It feels like Abubaka with this draw, he just pulls a little bit ahead of Pechin and Levy with 4 points. But it seems like this could be a great power shot.
Oh.
No! And that's a live tuning update as well.
Yep, pre the live tuning, that goes in. And I thought it was. Free kick. KTZN over it, up and over the wall. Wow. JJ Okocha. So good they named him twice. In off the crossbar, beautiful finish.
Yeah, he did have a chance. I think it was a game against PH. He was losing 5-0, something like that. And he did have a chance to go for the free kick. He didn't go for it. This time he went for it, scored a goal. Abubaka.
Yeah, you don't count him out for long.
It's a beautiful finesse. I mean, I'm sure Tex is loving those finesses.
You talk about Douglas Luiz, you not liking him.
Yep.
Grav. I'm just looking at right now at the market. Since starting today, it looks like he's up 28,000 coins, roughly.
Okay, so
a lot of people looking at him and thinking, I fancy a bit of Douglas Luiz in my midfield. 160k at the moment, if you want to pick him up on the market. I think for that price, a very, very good midfielder. Cuts it back. Twist, turn, deserved the goal. It was really nice play.
Yeah, for the people at home that bought Douglas Luiz at the start of the day, really, you got 40,000 coins. Is this a penalty or something? Don't think so. Nah, it was just yeah.
Van Dijk against Van Dijk. Even there, pre-patch, you'd probably think the attacking Van Dijk wins that header. Pre-tuning.
What do you think about the tuning update? You like it?
Yeah, really good. Really good.
I agree with you.
Paulo Neto. He loves attacking, scoring goals, and also loves Bobby Charlton at the near post. Abimaka's reaction, conceding a second goal in this game.
I did talk about Douglas Luiz conceding a goal, but then that bullet pass was amazing into the striker. So I do feel like offensively he's really good, but defensively he's not there. Don't like his body type.
KTZN has just turned it on a little bit. He looks like he's just gained confidence. He's knocking this ball about beautifully, and that's what got him to the dance. He had to qualify to the FCU Pro Open. He had to show the ability, and we've not seen it in those first 3 games. That is a really, really good goal.
R1X pass, R1X pass, R1X pass, touch, goal. Really good, and he's been there offensively. Let's just see if he can turn it up defensively a little bit.
On the other side of it, Fuma has got one back against PHZ. It's crazy to see how just direct he is. I know where I want the ball to go, and I'm going to do it in as little touches as possible.
Yeah, especially with Savanier, you have an item which costs 10k, really.
Yeah.
And you go for the over-the-top through ball first time, it works. I do feel like Tex mentioned it before, he's been one-dimensional today.
Just look at that table. Abu Maka, almost forget about him. He's off on his own. 10 points. He's going to be top no matter what happens in this round. 6, 5, 5, 4 and 3. 1 win for KTZN puts him back in the conversation. He's only a win away. Obviously, it could come down to that really, really poor goal difference that he has.
Especially that game against Abu Maka.
Yeah,
I mean, it's just 9 goals.
It was 6 in the first game, 8 in the second, 6 in the third. There's 20 goals in 3 games. Fuma twisting and turning with Bonmati, but PHG will send it into row Z, and that will do us for the first half. Great game, that one. Currently poised at 3-2. And this one poised at 2-2. We've got lots of goals in this round. What? Our main stage was 3-2,
Yep.
I think it was?
4-2.
4-2.
4-2.
We've got some really, really good games. These games are hotting up, Grav. Talk to me about KTZN. He came into this game needing a win. He came into this game needing a performance. Are you impressed with what you've seen so far from that young man?
Definitely, because he's trying things and he's competing now. I mean, obviously his defense isn't there at the moment, but still, that 4th goal was really good with the first time R1X passes, and it feels like he's competing now. He went for the free kick with JJ Okocha as well. And again, it's just the defense is really poor, gotta say. He didn't do anything, Levy, to score this goal, really. He just triggered a run. The defense was put inside the box.
Talk me through it here.
Okay, so you trigger a run with Theo, and now you can see you have to player switch into Hierro. You have 2 different choices. You can player switch into the center back and try to go for the player that's holding the ball, or you can just player switch into Hierro.
Oh,
what is this?
No. Why did you have to show us that?
That was awful, yeah. 3-3. But yeah, as I mentioned before, you gotta be active with your player switching, your defending. You cannot just trust to just player switch into a center midfielder, just running back and trusting your IA to defend. That's not gonna work out.
It's almost like foot champs defending, isn't it? When you just run back with the midfielders and you expect your opponent not to see a pass. You have to be aggressive. I think that's one thing that we've seen over, especially this year. If you're not aggressive in that defensive aspect, you can't just sit off. Like players, there's too many power shots, there's too many finesse shots, there's too many travellas. You can't give people space on the edge of the box. Passing as well, the long ball, the over-the-top through ball, the incisive pass plus. There's too many ways to get through if you're not aggressive.
And for the people at home that want to see how this is done, just go back into the YouTube channel of EA Sports, Jafonso against Stingray. That's a masterclass in active defending. It's incredible the way Jafonso defended that match.
First time over the top through ball, Mbappe, the touch just quite can't stick to him. It bounces away, and Hierro with that bruiser plus in those shoulder-to-shoulder battles will always get the better, just as Drogba will get the better of any defence that he goes through. Simple finish, took his time and slotted it high and wide away from the goalie.
And that's confidence right there in the way he just took his time. He went for a 1v1 against the keeper, and you can see the pass is incredible. But now you have all the time in the world. He's sprinting, now he's controlled sprinting, then goes for the finesse, scores the goal. And for example, I'm pretty confident Can in that situation would probably not score the goal because he's anxious to get the win. But you can see how Abumaka is just comfortably scoring those goals at the moment.
I know when FG is coming from a mile away because I can hear the headset getting picked up. I can hear it getting rattled about.
Sorry I'm late, guys. I tried to come in at half-time and got lost.
How?
And mate, I went round the studio and I just kept walking round in a circle and I just heard your voice. I was getting closer and closer.
It happened to me this morning.
It's massive, this studio, isn't it?
It is massive.
Hello, everybody. Hope you're all doing well.
Well, mate.
Lots of goals. Any Americans scored? USA players?
Nope.
Not yet, I don't think. You've had a bit of an infatuation with USA players today, haven't you?
Yeah, I just love soccer.
We all love a bit of soccer.
Nope. Close.
Got a question for you, speaking of soccer. Would you, if you could, replace the penalties that we see here with the penalties where you run it from the halfway line?
What, you mean for my gain? Because every time I do that in rush, I miss, so...
I'm not surprised.
I actually do as well. I never scored those penalties.
They're so hard, right?
They're actually really hard.
I mean, you just said you're not surprised. How many do you score?
All of them. Do you know what we should do? We should run a rush team.
I would love
together?
Us three, plus...
Who else can we get? Ryan.
Do you want to text Brandon or Ryan?
I want Ryan, and well, based on the text last week, I don't want him, mate. I'll just take Brandon instead.
Okay. Abumaka, top of the table, 12 points.
I gotta say, it's been really hard for me to get those X points to get Konate. The
Oh no, I'm
level
trying to get
35.
Gundogan, mate, and I'll have him by the end of
Gundogan.
tomorrow. Yeah, he plays in the pivot.
Ooh, we got a free kick, edge of the box.
For me, SBC folder. That Gundogan. Going to the folder. Not using him.
Will he?
He's leaving. He's leaving. He's leaving.
Yeah, we didn't need him. Free kick up and over the wall. Great save from Thibaut Courtois.
Hampir.
Corner played short, a little bit of close control dribbling. This will be a big throwaway of points, I've got to say, for PSG. What was he, 3-1 up?
I think so. Yeah. Especially the draw.
Well, you saw the table with it as it stands. Abumaka is 7 points clear of the rest of the group. We've only played 4 games.
Incredible.
However,
yep.
that table is not up to date because Paulo Neto has got one back. 3-3.
Not much you can do defending.
Bottom right corner. PSG in. Kenny Dalglish. Every time we look at a Paulo Neto Abumaka goal, there's a goal in the bottom right corner. And Sean Dyche is on the sideline. Look at that dribbling. Slides it into Theo Hernandez. Back to Dalglish. One touch. The close control again. It's superb.
Could you see Steady Jordan just running with the camera to get the reaction from PH? But yeah.
KTZN. Build up on the edge of the box. The touch just takes it away from Levy, and he's got a fifth.
I told Levy, Victor Olise was a bad player. You see that touch? He conceded a goal. He told me, you know what he said before? That's probably Gravesend. No. I'm telling you, Victor Olise is not a good player at all. Don't try it at home.
Abumaka, Xavi, threading the ball through to Mo Salah. Good tackle, good aggressive defending. That's what we talk about. Paulo Neto getting stuck in with Jonathan Tah. However, Xavi is giving Elise a runaround. Near post, looking for the power shot. It's going to fall back Abumaka's way. That's the table as it stands with 4 games played. Drogba. Power shot fake into Mo Salah. What a build-up that is, and he's so unfortunate. Bruno Fernandes wins the header. Van Dijk steps out. This ball is Abumaka's all the way.
Oh!
And Didier Drogba now puts it in the top corner.
And again, he opened up the space for the finesse and went for the pass into Drogba. That's an amazing goal. It all started with the high press, with the cam. You can see how Bruno Fernandes passes it into Salah. He opens up the angle, but he goes for the pass. Great goal. That's how you can easily play with play styles, really.
Near post.
No.
Just glancing away. 2-goal lead for KTZN, and it is a simply must-win game at this point in the match. That is how that table stands right now. It makes it super competitive if KTZN wants to get 3 points in this game. It puts him back in the conversation. A conversation that he wasn't invited to.
Nope.
Nearly 73 in-game minutes away.
And I do feel like he has to go for more goals as well. Of course,
Levy will continue to attack.
Yeah. So you gotta go in attack and at least go for the 6th goal. Because if not, Levy will attack.
Rafael, a couple of step overs. Douglas Luiz, lovely
What a pass.
pass into Mbappe, just offside.
Offset kah?
Just
I mean,
what,
maybe
millimeters.
I may be changing my mind. What a pass.
Yeah.
What was it, 40k more?
Yeah, it's increasing.
Yeah, I mean, makes sense.
I've got 17 on my transfer market. Get that right. I've not.
Nathan-nya pemain perempuan lah.
Again, Douglas Luiz, right place, right time.
Soalnya posturnya agak beda.
Pounding
Kan?
Levy's midfield. What's happened here then? He couldn't score a goal, and he was conceding every chance. Now KTZN, he's 5-3 up with 10 minutes left to play against Levy David. What's changed?
I think the way he's attacking at the moment, in which he's not thinking anymore about losing the... could be huge. Either Drogba goes for the power shot, maybe. No, just a simple finish. 4-4.
From what you can see, KTZN, has there been a tactics change similar to Tex
Jaminan gol ya.
last week?
I don't...
Wih,
I mean,
bisa begitu golnya.
he's 6-3 up.
Yeah, and this is GG. He scored 6 goals. And I do feel like he didn't change anything with the tactics, but he started going forward with the R1 axe passes. As you can see now with Douglas Luiz.
Bisa
Went
kayak
for a pass.
gitu.
Obviously, he was lucky with the way he... Not only the reflection, but then the way he controlled
Is it
the
just
ball
confidence? Is it a little bit of luck and confidence?
Yeah,
Is that what's
both
changed
things.
for him?
Both things probably. And I do feel like he's been training a lot with Levy throughout this whole past few months. And I do feel like when you're playing against players who you've played much, you're confident.
Just talk about Fuma as well here, because he looked out with this game. If he was to get all 3 points here, it'd put him firmly in 2nd position.
To be honest, Abu Maka seems to be qualified.
Yeah, no, I mean, he's 7 points clear with a game to play. If he was to win that game and go 15 points from 15, there could be a world in which mathematically he can't be caught, especially on that 3rd position. As we go ahead, I mean, it'd be a 10-point swing, but he'd be in dreamland.
It seems like the group is been really, really narrow.
Well, let's just hold that thought for a second, because he's not going to be on 12 points. Paolo Neto, with a love of a build-up, into Georgia Stanway. 10 minutes left to play, finds an equaliser.
Unlucky goal to concede. So I don't think he did anything bad, really. But the left stick dribbling with Bobby Charlton to pass into Stanway was incredible.
Fuma might have a chance here. Didier Drogba looking for the player lock. You see the change there as well. Look at... He's gone from bottom to 2nd. 2 points. Yes, there's a big goal difference. From 5th to 2nd. 1 point difference between 4 different players. It's incredibly close. But yeah, Jin looking to find a winner. Separation is what each and every single individual player is looking for at the moment. Separation in that table, because they're all clustered together. You could throw a blanket over them at the moment with how tightly contested it is in that group.
Nice press. That's gotta be
Free
it.
kick.
Free kick, one last attack.
Just go forward.
You should, I think.
Reinders into Bonmati. Final chance of the game will fall to Fuma. Looking for Didier Drogba. Can't really go far backwards, and that will do us 4-4. What a game.
What a
between
game.
those two.
He's not happy because he was leading the game 3-1, as you mentioned before. It seems like you're grasping those 3 points. You're on a road to just go back, but
Very rarely do you see frustration like that from PhD.
yeah,
He knows how important these points are, because they're not coming easily. They are a valuable asset at the moment, and KTZN needed any sort of points on the board.
and he took them.
Wih, gol
He
lagi
took
nih,
them
Pak.
with a 7-3 victory over Levi David. Huge goal difference.
Gampang kayaknya ya buat
-4 there for Levi. And this group will come down to goal difference. Maybe not for top spot, but second and third, I can guarantee you will come down to how well you've defended.
I'm sure Victor Osimhen, as he finishes up his football match over in Turkey,
That's an upgrade as well. That's his first upgrade for tonight.
We'll be happy with the upgrade, the goal, with everything. And it seems like, let's just say Can wins the last game, 6 points out of 15. It's not good enough, but it keeps you alive in the conversation.
Do apologise if you did hear any swearing coming through from PH in Portuguese. Speaking of inevitable,
Let's see.
Abu Maka, 88 minutes on the clock. Mo Salah, linking up with Rafael and adds a fifth.
Incredible, incredible first-time pass from Rafael into Mo Salah. It seems like Abu Maka is going to end up fourth round with 12 points, undefeated.
7 points clear, 12 points, top of the table. He is in dreamland right now, Abu Maka. No one can get near him.
It's going to be 7 points clear. The second.
There is a bit of time left in that game. I'm sure we'll join it when we are kicked back off. They're in the celebrations at the moment, and any last changes that are being made, you see the green light flashing up on his face. Let's see what this last couple of minutes has got in store for us. The touch from Mbappe, can't quite get away from Hierro. 3 minutes added on though. Will it be Abu Maka adding a sixth? Will it be Paulo Neto finding an equaliser? And we'll go out on a limb and say it's more likely Abu Maka gets another goal.
Or not.
Or not! Got to go fast. Savania. That's a great foul.
Yeah, tactical foul. Fair 1x for the people at home. That's a yellow card, so it's a win-win situation. But now you gotta defend.
Douglas Luiz goes into the book. He's going to have to be short and try to work into the box. Theo Hernandez. Mbappe, step overs. Abu Maka just stood up tall to it. Abu Maka, 5-4 win, his closest contested game so far versus Paulo Neto. But the Team Falcons player representing the Esports Organisation of the Year as well. Congratulations to Team Falcons. So well. Paulo Neto's going to pick himself up because he's got an all-Brazilian affair. Two players both need points. That's coming up after this break.
تيبو كورتوا لأنه أفضل حارس في العالم. باولو مالديني لأنه يعني يحتاج واحد مدافع. تشافي عشان التمريرات يعني عنده.
Tidur apa? Kau aja belum tidur, Bin.
ليونيل ميسي
Nonton dulu, nonton. Ngambil nasi aku dulu, lapar.
لازم ألعب فيه.
PlayStation tournaments are on PS5. Featuring FC 25. Challenge more players and find more ways to win. Get ready to compete on a global stage with new and exciting daily tournaments, all at the press of a button. So whether you're a seasoned competitor or just starting, come for the challenge and leave with glory and incredible prizes. It's time to join the competition. Sign up now on PS5.
Lembur apa kau, Pin? Aku nggak ada kerjaan besok, bebas. Iya, FC 25. Tapi kayaknya gampang kali nyetak golnya, Pin, ya, FC 25 ya. Macam nggak ada harga dirinya kiper, gue tengok. Ketemu kiper, gebret, jebol. Oh, mantap lah, desain buat bordiran. Dari tadi aku lihat gampang kali nyetak golnya. Indonesia ikut yang mobile ya, tanggal 22 nanti ya. NZ kan, NZ sama siapa satu lagi tuh? Makan. Hujan di Medan, hujan rintik-rintik. Kalau yang generasi sekarang aku FIFA nggak pernah main. Terakhir main di konsol dulu, main di PS. Gampang nyetak gol ya. Kalau yang terbaru sekarang nggak pernah aku mainin, Ben. Cuman kalau dulu masih waktu di PS. Tapi kalau ngelihat dari proses terciptanya gol, kayaknya kipernya cuman biasa aja.
We are back. It is time for Group A of the FC Pro Open, and what a lineup we've got. We've got the likes of Mark 11. We've got Facu Cohen. I mean, look at that. Jafonso, the man who is top at the minute.
Game orang kaya nih, Ben. Yang bisa main game ini orang punya uang lah.
Absolutely sensational. We spoke about it earlier on, about whether the pressure would get to him. Didn't really look like it, did it?
Kalau dibuat macam footballnya mainkan juga download juga nih. Ini minggirin 1 juta sekian sayang kali rasanya.
Tough night. Go again in a month's time. No point sulking about it right now.
And these are the games that you look back on and think that should have been a win.
Keluar lagi yang baru, beli lagi ya kan.
We're back after Christmas and we can't wait to do it all again. Yeah, we absolutely cannot wait to do it all again. I mean, I'm laughing because you just had an unbelievable word on Jafonso. Why didn't you say it in the accent you just said it in?
It was just right good. It was right good.
I mean, we appreciate Jafonso. We appreciate all you guys for watching. That'll be back in January. But here we are today, Mr. Buckley. And wow, we took a week off last week. You failed your driving test. Abu Maka, so far, has passed the test. He's been absolutely incredible, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's done well. No, I mean, 12 points out of 12. Could be the first player to go all games with wins. He has looked like he's not even going to come back in the second week. You don't need to. I mean, if he gets 15 points, he'll be 10 points clear and absolutely flying at the top of the table.
Maybe me and you could step in for him, because if he gets 3 more points here, as you look at the Group D standings, I mean, look, he is through. He is qualified.
Yeah, I mean, not...
Tapi kalau nengok dari gameplaynya gini aja, gampang ya golnya kelihatannya.
He's all right.
But let's talk about the other positions, because I mean, all of a sudden it's opened up so much.
That's all it needs. One win can change this for you. You go into these last games now as well. You're looking at PhD and you're looking towards Palo Neto. They're playing against each other. Levi David, KTZN. There's some really big matchups that are moments away, and you have to go out going into this festive period break with a win.
Masih rame football, Ben.
Better position.
I mean, KTZM, we were talking about how
aku
shit so many goals against Abu Bakr earlier on. If he wins the next one, I mean, he is well and truly well in with a chance.
But that goal difference could haunt him. It could be the ghost of Christmas past.
Indonesia
He'll be thinking back to 2024, thinking, I considered 20 goals in 3 games, and that could be, Tech said it earlier, goal difference is an extra point. Because if it goes down to that decision-making process, you're out.
I mean, that is pretty much me, conceding that many goals all the time. I mean, look, you're talking
about
yang mobile banyak, in this game. Let's talk about something else that's really important, which is the campaign, the live campaign.
Mobile banyak.
It's important for all of us. Ryan Basoa's not with us today. He's not replied to my WhatsApp when I asked him who to invest in. But this is Match Week 3's upgrades. Nathan Ake with a +1. Well done, Tex, for getting a +1 there. I mean, which items stand out for you here out of these ones? Because I am looking
So many.
yang konsol nggak kenal aku.
Absolute monster in midfield.
Yeah, grab and perch, obviously really good. Bowie as well, the item that was the SBC, represented by Yuval with a great upgrade. Tonight, it's all been about Tom back here. You know I like a stat, you know I like some numbers, and tonight,
Kalau kau mau beliin game FC Mobile, FC konsolnya nggak apa-apa, Pin.
At 4 PM today, he was 600.
Biar besok kita mainin FC konsol juga, FC 25. Murah aja nggak 1 juta sekian itu.
To 100,000 coins because of PHG's performances tonight.
Buat yang ada duit murah.
Can I just flip it there and just ask you? I know you like your numbers and stuff, but can we reinvest in that and hope that
maybe that PHG comes back in the new year, picks up 10 points, Gabriel Jesus goes through the roof? It's not financial advice from me whatsoever. If you do that, I take no responsibility whatsoever.
Yeah, I mean, listen,
kalau cuma ratusan ribu, mungkin masih di bawah
invest on anything.
Sejuta lah, mungkin 500, mungkin masih kita upayakan lah.
I mean, let's head over to Grab, shall we? Maybe he's got some investment tips, or you can ask the person who to invest in.
Yeah, don't ask me. Ask Ryan or ask Paulo, because I have no clue about investment. Every time I invest, I lose all my coins. So, first of all, Paulo, thank you for agreeing to do this interview, because I know you have your mind in this match, so we only just steal 1 minute of your time. First of all, what do you think went wrong in this last match?
Udah bayar segitu, kau mesti top up lagi.
What went wrong was on defense. He was very good attacking. So, but yeah, I consider in the 88 to draw the game. So yeah, it was a hard game. He was defending very well, and yeah, he was playing really good.
The thing is, you can still finish up if you win this last match, because you could end with 7 points. I saw you having breakfast with PH this morning in the hotel. How hard is it to play in a game as crucial as this against a good friend of yours?
Yeah, of course, it's not good to play a good friend in matches like that. But yeah, I think that we are all competitors, and here what's most important is the victory.
Belum bisa dimainin tuh, Pin. Belum bisa dimainin.
Hope that we can both get through to knockouts, me and him. Yeah, but I hope that I get the win now.
So your mind,
masih
obviously,
under construction.
Friend, but your mind is that win, 7 points.
Yeah, I think that's the most important thing. Like, just focus on getting the 3 points after the game.
Udah luan aku tahu itu yang versi showcase. Nggak bisa dimainin.
The mind is in the 3 points. He's playing against a friend.
Capek-capek download 50 giga, nggak ada itu nggak bisa dimainin itu.
But the mind in the 3 points.
I learned a lot with last year, and I came here back again to be stronger.
Habis-habisin kuota aja itu. Dapat rating jelek makanya di Steam itu.
Also just not in the game but mentally, and last year just helped me a lot on that.
Ada Pin juga cara crack.
With my mentality.
Ngapain ribet Pin? Nunggu kodenya lagi.
5-0 in Swiss. How does that feel?
It's give me a boost of confidence for the
belum include ultimate team itu. 799 ya udah kau transfer biar ku beli langsung.
What a difference a year makes. He was Swiss 0 and 3 last year. This time he will be amongst the best 24 in the world.
Qualifying is like always the nicest feeling ever.
Sayang rasanya ngeluarin pun uang segitu,
After
Pin.
you qualify, you just relax.
Tahun depan udah masuk
really
lagi
nice
FC 26 beli lagi.
Like tense because last year was not the best one, so I was like, okay, I need to do good now. The group D is one of the hardest groups, but I think that it's for these moments that we play for, like to face the big opponents. The 18 was the champion of last year. We have Abu Maka who did great in almost all the tournaments.
Karena tiap tahun mesti beli kita, Pin.
KTZN.
Mending dia sekali beli, tiap tahun kita misalnya update, kalaupun bayar, nggak kayak beli harga baru.
I think that I'm the most complete player now.
Karena belum punya pohon duit aku, Pin. Misalnya tiap tahun untuk update, kita bayar misalnya 200.000, masih mending lah, Pin. Ini tiap tahun kalau mau main yang terbaru, beli lagi baru. Goblok aku pikir itu.
Pro Open. And look, Tex, we move over to what is a massive group. We were just looking at the group there. A player like Calm, 0 points from his first 3 games, and he's still in it. Yes, there's a minus.
Jadi nengokin orang main aja lah.
He's still in it.
Yeah, he lost 6-2, 6-1, 8-0.
Di football kan ada mikrotransaksinya, ini pun ada mikrotransaksinya. EA ini kan memang kapitalis sekali.
Look, he's got a massive game ahead of him. Before that, we got a massive.
Yang bawa pertama kali sistem mikrotransaksi di game ya inilah
the mystery
EA.
nation is potentially USA, but if that is the case, I mean, I want to know this debate first and foremost.
Bisa jadi football nanti kalau misalnya Master Liganya udah ready dibuat, mungkin itu yang bakal berbayar ya.
I mean, let's get a poll up live now. Is it
Ini kan
soccer? Is it football?
FC karena ada
of all
karir
things tonight. So
move-nya
Peter
itu yang
Smith's
dia
popped
jual,
up,
makanya
and
orang mau
there's
beli.
been so many more references to a certain nationality tonight in our mystery nation. Again, there's a poll on the stream now live. Let us know what you think. We're going to be going to our round 5 game. Richard Buckley said it perfectly. There's potentially a night of firsts tonight, and that could be that Abu Maka could be the only player to win 5 out of 5 games. He can get the highest point tally so far in the FC Pro Open, and he can also be the highest goal scorer. Do you think we're going to see that from him in about 19 game minutes time?
I think he's going to do it. He's been unbelievable today. Unbelievable. The best Pro Open performance ever. 1 game away from 15 out of 15
Kalau aku lihat
at this
spek
level.
PC aku sanggup-sanggup aja mainin FC 25
There's not
nih.
any 15 out of 15.
Cuman
It's a
duitnya
15
nggak
out of
sanggupin.
15 in a hard group in a convincing fashion. Okay, that last game.
Nikmatin orang main aja lah, nengok orang main aja lah.
He's been unbelievable.
We will be taking you through, as always, the group standings as it continues to unfold tonight here in the FC Pro Open. Remember that this is our last game of the year, last round of the year, so to speak. We're back again in January to kick off back in Group A. Tex will be back in action in the middle of January as well for round 2 of the group stages. We're going to start here with KTZN of Galatasaray. Any Victor Osimhen owners, you will be happy to say that eventually there has been an
Ulmer
upgrade
kemarin tuh mau
tonight.
beliin aku game FC Mobile, FC 25.
Pro Live item. He did just win against Levi de
Bilang nggak usah
7
lah.
goals to 3. I mean, you've been in scenarios like this before, Tex. Say if you lost your first 3 rounds at the FC Pro Open, how would you go and then pull out a 7-3 result against Levi?
You know what? I don't know how he's done it. 7-3 against Levi de Wit. How has he conceded 7 goals? I don't think he's ever conceded 7 goals. And if he goes and beats Fuma now, I think he finishes the day ahead of Fuma. I'm not 100% sure now, but I'm pretty sure. And well, after game 3, you'd think.
Iya, gampang. Kau tengok aja lah, Pin. Kau tengok. Pokoknya kalau udah depan gawang kau shooting, jebol. Kalau di football kan 1 lawan 1 sama kiper belum tentu bisa gol.
Not that long ago here into London, they are, of course, great friends.
Cuma untuk konten dia menarik lah, Pin. Rumput itu bisa terangkat.
FC Pro partnered league. And the last 2
Untuk
times they
detail menang
played,
lah.
PH has had the
Wajar lah
last
ya,
laugh. Is
bayar
it a
orang
chance of
jadinya.
Palinetto to maybe get a little bit of revenge on his fellow countryman?
Kau lihat aja dari gameplaynya.
This will be our featured game. PH in.
Tugas kau cuma melewati back, depan gawang, shooting.
But Fuma will be taking on a very difficult.
Ini gol nih, tengok golnya.
Sorry, KTZN who leads by a goal to nil now
Shooting
from
dari
this
situ.
power shot. Was
Gol.
that just maybe a really small bit of hope from Levi David? Because it looks
Iya,
like Fuma's
kalau
going to be taking
kontennya
most of
mesti
this. He's got a
diakui,
goal to
kerenan
nil.
FC, Pin.
I'm telling you, Fuma's
Wajar lah orang bayar untuk itu jadinya.
unbelievable. Every goal he scores comes through that man.
Tapi
And it's
kalau
always
untuk
the
gameplay
first
sih
time
kayaknya
through.
kalau menurut aku ya, aku ngelihat ini
Can't shut down his
masih
research. He's got a
menantang
long from
gameplaynya
early
si
games. That's what he's
football.
doing. You've got to say,
Dapat
stop it.
gregetnya,
10
Pin, ketika
minutes,
kita
he's
nyetak
already
gol itu
conceded one.
puasnya dapat,
Of
Pin.
course, our other game I
Goal
meant to say.
gitu.
Maka against Levi David, which is currently drawing as it stands. Could be an early
Nih.
chance in the first 11 minutes here. Mbappe denied once and twice. Can't link up with Kenny Dalglish as so a rash tackle that comes in.
Dari yang mobile pun kalau isi konten ya FC Mobile ketimbang football mobile ya kontennya.
Do you think if there is a world where Abu Maka gets 15 points here, Tex, he doesn't pick up a single point if he came on his return,
ini,
still
Pin.
makes top 3?
Yeah, I think 100%. Top
Biar kita bisa
top
main sama,
one,
Pin.
I'm not sure because the likes
Ringan, Pin.
can go 5 out of
Di
5
Steam,
next
aduh,
week.
Facebook
PH can go
Simulator,
5 out of
Pin.
5 the next week.
Gratis tuh, Pin.
So,
Kita bisa kerja sama, Pin.
I think he'll definitely be in the
Jualan
top 3, but
burger,
I'm
Pin.
not 100%
Buka
sure.
burger, buka restoran burger, Pin.
He's guaranteed first if he gets
Kalau
15
kau
out of 15
download nanti biar main sama
Be
kita,
careful here.
Pin.
What a brilliant bit of build-up that is.
Bisa gantian kita.
For
Aku
PH
tukang
in.
buat burger, kau yang ngantar
Show
sama
a little bit more
sama
of the
ngambil
PH in
kesana.
that we know.
Keren tuh, Pin.
Lost his first 2
Facebook
games, then got
Simulator,
a
Pin.
win.
Ada yang free tuh, Pin.
Very convincing win against Khan. A 4-4 really frustrating draw. You saw just a bit of outpour of emotion from him in round 4, but that's a really well taken goal, Tex.
Yeah, it's nice football.
Gratis, aku udah pernah mainin kok. Kau tengok lah di
one-time passing,
ini
easy
aku.
green, and it looked rather simple to be honest. And that's what you're used to from a PH in attack.
Update over here. What a finish that one is. Levi
Aku udah
David,
pernah mainin
13
itu.
minutes in on a power shot. Leads Abu Maka. Maybe he won't be 5 from 5 tonight, but don't write him off.
Ada yang gratisnya, Pin.
He has been Incredible. There's the replay again. We actually called that one live. I thought it was a replay, but we called
Ada,
it.
nanti aku cari ya.
I mean,
Aku udah pernah mainin.
it's David Ginola.
That was David Ginola scoring power shots.
Apa
But one thing I
kemarin
will say,
early access aku
David
mainin.
Ginola just lost 7-3 in a game in his head. He should win. So he's going to want revenge. He's going to want to bounce back. And I think he needs to win this game. And if he wins this game, I think he'll be satisfied with his week.
Right, well, we did do a poll, soccer or football. We'll give you the poll result from that shortly. There we go. 88% of you said football.
Can we get this 12% kick from the Twitch chat, please?
Someone
Nanti
voted
coba aku
for it.
cari, nanti
12%
ku WA
of you.
aku kalau misalnya dapet. Supermarket
That's not your
together.
guesses for the Mystery Nation as
Itu ringan itu.
the mystery continues to unfold here at the FC Pro Open. Every week we give you a Mystery Nation. Has anyone found out what it is yet? If so, let
Cuman
us
nggak
know.
bisa main sama-sama itu kalau
Kenny
supermarket
Dalglish,
together.
brilliant. Oh, one dribble in there. Still Kenny Dalglish.
Kita cuman satu
PH
tempat lah untuk main.
leads by 2 goals to 0.
Game horror apa ya?
So clever. It's debating the finesse again. Watch him. Oh, am I going to finesse?
Bagus-bagus
Am I
banyak
not?
yang bayar,
And then
Ben.
it's just a little 1-2 because Paolo Neto's thinking about the finesse. So clever, and he's done that superbly tonight.
And I know you're a big fan of Kenny Dalglish as well.
Oh,
Tess. He
ikutlah
does
nanti
always
tuh,
pop
full
up
nerekam
in
itu.
your team. Over here, Fuma
Goal.
leading by 2 goals to 0. It looks like there could be a small gap appearing in
Apalah fungsi
Abimaka.
kipernya itu ya.
Everything's coming in twos apparently across our 3 matches. Another 2-0 lead over here. Levi David leads by 3-0.
Goal.
Elise, loving that finesse play style plus.
Apalah fungsi kipernya ya.
It looks like Abimaka will not be going 5 from 5 tonight. Back to this one now. That's how the table's going to look tonight. Remember, top 3 is what you need come late January to get yourself into our finals on the 1st of February. 3-0 PH.
Gampang kali
He's done
golnya.
it again. If you watch that goal closely, if we can see a replay, Paolo Neto's doubled wide the goalkeeper, double triangle.
Mending
So watch
kipernya
the
nggak usah
finesse.
dibuat.
And then a little simple pass beats it. It's a goal. He's so clever, and it looks so
Lompat kayak
simple, but to
tepis
get the
bolanya.
timing,
Aduh,
that's like
aduh.
hours and hours and hours of practice.
Update here. 3-0. Fuma.
Goal.
There's your shot. And that really does sum up the day that he's had. Very much a difficult day in the office.
Tuh detailnya menang. FC 25 ini keren detailnya. Tuh rumputnya terangkat tadi ya kan sambil main.
We know that we're looking at the top players here, Tex, in this group, but some of the results are just... He's come off the back of a win. Where's the momentum from that win, or is he just playing against another top player?
I don't know. I'm going to have to go and watch what happened in that KTZN Levy the Way game. How was that game? Oh, that's beautiful.
Xavi still there. Rafael Leao will not be struggling to take in the shot. Blocked there is Didier Drogba. Abimaka maybe his match on this occasion.
Drogba should have gone down there. He should have dived. Go to the floor. Throw yourself to the floor. Get a penalty.
Bola agak liar kayaknya ya kalau lihat dari gameplaynya.
Lovely little interchange there, 1-2. And then on the other side, Tex, someone like Levy.
UVL 25.
Come off the back
Ini
of
Pin
a
aku lagi tunggu Pin.
surprising
Udah
loss,
mau
you could
rilis
argue,
itu.
from the form that you showed us
Gameplaynya
tonight.
kayak eFootball,
Is it just
tapi kontennya mirip-mirip
a
sama FC
concentration
25,
game,
gratis
a
Pin.
mismatch of play styles, and he's now back on
Ultimate
top, playing against the
football.
player of the night and doing really well.
Yang
I think you
gambarnya
can have
Cristiano
bad
Ronaldo.
games, and it might be motivation levels or just complacency. Obviously, you go into like KTZN
Kontennya
game,
mirip
yeah,
FC
he's lost
25,
6-1,
gameplaynya
6-2,
mirip
8-0, like, I
eFootball.
should win this game easily.
Cuman
So
minus lisensi
maybe
aja.
He got
Lisensi
a bit
klub.
lackadaisical, and then he goes into the game now against Abimaka, who's won 4 out of 4, and he's banged up for it, and he's got a bit more motivation. He's a bit more focused, and he started the game well here.
UVL 25.
Quick corner comes in, goes all the way through.
Di Steam tuh udah ada, cuman belum bisa
Far
di
gets 2 hands on it.
download.
Remember, this is our final
Kemarin,
round today. At the end of
di
this
bulan
round,
berapa
you
ya?
will be
Bulan
able to get all the
Agustus
player
cuman
tactic codes that are
early
featured
access
in
aja
Group D.
untuk dicoba. Ini udah ditutup.
And all the FC Pro
Nunggu
Live
rilis
items
lah.
will be finalised for this first
Itu
match
bakal
day.
aku mainin itu.
Update here, Palinetto was 3-0 down. Still finds himself in a real difficult scenario.
Belum bisa sekarang Pin.
What a step over exit that could
Dia masih belum
be.
bisa di-download.
Important goal back there for Paulo Neto.
UVL udah lama tuh aku nunggu itu,
He
cuma
lost his
belum
first
bisa
2
di-download
games. Could have
full.
easily slipped even more than that. Is it a case of a serious wake-up call when you get into those
Enggak,
scenarios
Pin,
where
beda, Pin.
you've dropped a
Lebih
few
bagus
points
dia,
at the door?
Pin.
He's like, come on, I need to start finding my feet. He's not dropped a
Lebih
game.
bagus,
Yes,
dia
he has
gameplaynya
drawn a
macam
game,
di
but he hasn't really
football.
lost a game since then as it currently stands.
Yeah, I think he's too good a player to lose 3, 4, 5 on the rate. This is PHM we're talking about. He's not bad at the game.
Jauh lah Pin sama DLS itu Pin. UVL yang
It's
gambar Cristiano Ronaldo itu.
Yeah, I'm not surprised he's bounced back and
lebih bagus itu ketimbang jauh kali lah sama DLS.
Well, KTZN is crying out for a breather as he's 3-0 down against Fuma.
Macam langit sama bumi lah kalau itu sama DLS kau bandingin jauh.
Second place. Maybe back up. Let's jump back to that one now.
Mirip-mirip sama ini, tampilannya mirip-mirip FC25 ini, Pin.
From Levy so far.
Arul Dagul kan main itu,
Down the byline.
ngetes dia.
If that had a bit more pace on it, at least they could have found a third.
Orang tampilan mirip-mirip FC25, kartnya aja mirip FC25.
I predicted PHM, we both got it wrong.
Salah lihat kok nanti.
I think you're still a winner, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm still the winner. Still need my takeaway.
Just Abu Maka though. We know he came in as the world-ranked #1, but
terus siapa lagi? CGM yang udah ngetes juga.
Enough to qualify himself through. But he hasn't been in Europe. He hasn't been playing against European players, and sometimes it can leave you a bit of a disadvantage. You're sort of stuck in your own region. You're only playing players from your region, but that's not been the case at all for Abu Maka.
Baimbang Abu Maka nih
Yes,
ya.
he's 2-0 down in this game, but he's won his last 4 games here tonight. And he didn't concede a goal for 45 minutes of real-life time. That is 2.5 games of FC25 on 9-minute halves. Don't think we'll see someone keep a clean sheet for that long.
If you look at the negatives though, if he loses this game and then next week he plays a Fuma.
Aduh, Pin, nggak suka aku main game itu, Pin. Pening.
Say you play Fuma first next week.
Pening, Pin, main game itu, Pin. Stumble, guys.
So 1 loss, and then all of a sudden you get another loss, and then they're 1-2 point behind you, and then all of a sudden you're in some clutch games to see out the group.
That's a horrible deflection. It was a little bit like you in the FC Pro Open last year, Tex. Obviously, your second meeting back in January, you were picking up points for fun, and there was points, and there was times where you thought he could come back and flip this on his head here. Abu Maka might get a little bit fortunate there. You can see Levy feeling very frustrated as that just fell back to Bruno Fernandes inside the box. Take it, don't you, when it's coming your way in a match like this?
Yeah, that's a bad goal. I feel for Levy on that one. He defended it good. Abu Maka got lucky, but when it's your day, and he could potentially, that could spark a comeback. And he's
sekarang kalau download game di website bajakan bebas pilih. Aduh, males lah, Pin.
3-2 on the stroke of half time.
Bukan nggak bisa, Pin, kalau mau nge-crack game-game bayar. Cuman aku punya punya prinsip, Pin. Aku nggak mau pakai bajakan karena aku menghargai karya orang lain. Seandainya kau lah yang di bidang kreativitas, karya kau tuh dibajak sama orang, apalah perasaan kau?
From all of the games.
Sama dengan mencuri itu.
22.
Jadi lebih bagus jangan maksain kalau aku ya.
That would
nggak
make him
mampu
the top
beli
goal
gamenya
scorer
masih
across
dimainin
all of the
kalau
FC
aku.
Pro Open
Daripada harus nge-crack
players that
gitu
we have
kan.
seen it. And he will be matching the point tally of Jafonzo from week 1 on 12 points. Half time in that game. We'll leave it for a split second over here. For
Makanya orang kita kebakaran jenggot kalau misalnya
we know he's a new name on the scene.
Ini
saw him in pockets
karyanya
last year
dibajak,
in
tapi dia
the
nggak
Champions
sadar dia
League.
suka ngebajak karya
But
orang
here
lain.
it hasn't gone well. It's been a terrible start for him. We can see a lot of
Kalau
goals.
aku
And
prinsip aku tuh, Pin, nggak bisa aku beli, aku nggak mau mainin
what I will say
bajakan ya.
is, if he comes back next week and has a good week, it's still possible he can get in the top 3. That's how big that 3 points is that he's got, because if he wasn't
nggak bisa dibilang bajakan lah, Pin. Itu kan game udah disuntik mati, dihidupin lagi.
It's a benchmark, it's a starting point.
Itu kan game udah disuntik mati, dihidupin lagi, Pin.
Allowed him to very much still be in it. Before the game kicked off today, he was in round
Yang
5.
bilang bajakan kok main Redemption 2 harusnya bayar kok, download dari website gratisan pakai crack itu mencuri itu secara nggak langsung.
Matches here. This is round 5 of the FC Pro Open.
Ini game udah mati, didopin lagi sama komunitasnya.
Abumaka building in, trying to find that finesse. A little bit of goalkeeper movement there that made all the difference. And for the final time tonight, Richard will join us in the commentary desk. We're speaking a lot about how this group has unfolded. Rich, what's been your main takeaways tonight?
Yeah, I think it's twofold. The first, obviously, point being how dominant Abumaka has been. I don't think we've really seen a player.
Ya apapun itu, Vin, selama game itu masih dijual, kalau bisa beli, jangan kita nggak beli. Coba bayangin karya kau dibajak orang.
So impressive. He does find himself conceding a goal here to Levi David. So maybe just ending the day.
Kecuali itu game udah nggak ada dijual di pasaran, gamenya udah mati, dihidupkan lagi di mod, istilahnya dikasih pembaruan sama komunitasnya.
In this game, he just picked up a massive win against Levi, 7-3, and now he finds himself 3-0 down. And really, he's not looked in this game whatsoever.
If we can we jump across the PAG and Palanetto? What on earth, Tex? 3-0, PAG was leading. You mentioned that he has been a little bit emotional in parts tonight, PAG, in terms of he's not been happy at times, and it's clearly come across. You're 3-0
lama lain cerita lah, Pin.
This is Paulo.
Yang nggak ada dijual lagi, kau cari di website pun nggak ada.
4-0 down. You always believe he's gonna find a way, find a little spark that will get him going. And a 3-1 goal, it got him going. He's made it 3-3. And this game, it's game on now. And I wouldn't be surprised if Paulo Neto took all 3 points.
Suddenly the momentum's just all in his favour. Big win there, lovely chance to pull away. PAG has to score!
Apalah tugas
a really
kipernya ya.
important goal there. With how that game was swinging and swaying.
Gampang kali kita
I don't know
golnya.
if you could hear that at home as well. I don't know if it's just my headset or you two could hear that as well, but I could hear the audio from inside the booth. I think it was PHN's coach saying stay calm as he was attacking. How much do you even take of that in? Like if someone's trying to talk to you as you're playing?
I wouldn't like it. I like it when they talk to me if there's a stoppage or if there's something urgent they need to see when the ball's not in the final third and there's no sort of danger happening.
We also have to talk tactics because we'll be jumping into the booths. Paulo Neto or PHN, whoever wins that game, I'll be in that booth. As it stands right now, PHN getting his tactics, talking through what he's done tonight, how he's played. I think you're going to have a little talk as well to us, a couple of the players, get a few tactics codes.
Yeah, I don't
All
know
the tactics will be released after the show.
I want Abumaka's tactics. There must be something going on. A 4-5-1, like no one has seen that played this whole season so far, and he's put it on. Oh, it's going to be Drogba again.
You know what Fuma's playing?
I'm telling you.
Drogba for
Drogba. Do your research, KTZN. You should see it coming.
Is Fuma better with Mbappe or with Drogba? Like a prime Mbappe Fuma or a prime Drogba Fuma?
Okay, this is where I'm going to bring in an argument. I think Mbappe, 100%, because
anyone can do what
the
he's doing with
job
Drogba.
he's doing, another player could do it. But no one will ever run as fast as Fuma's Mbappe. He was the fastest player I've ever seen. You could not catch him.
Quick corner comes in, the PH in. We'll make it 5-3, and just echoing the point that Richard said, let us know in the chat, which player of the 6 tonight, tactics you would like to take a look at, maybe implement into your game, your team at home. Because after this game, you will be able to access it all in our post-show tonight. All 6 players' tactics will be accessible. And all the hard work that's been done here, text from Palanetto, has sort of been rubbed away.
Yeah, corners are horrible to concede, but it happens so often, obviously. It's not unstoppable, a corner, but they're so hard to defend. And when you concede one, it's like, I've not really done anything wrong, but that's the game. You got to live with it, and he's got to bounce back again. But it is Paulo Neto, as I said.
Got a question here from Schrompel.
Windows
Is it the rule
berapa ya?
that you
Nggak tahu
have
aku,
to
Ben.
drink water after every goal?
Windows
You can probably
11,
explain this,
Ben.
because someone in the chat was saying earlier, someone said, I've been in and out of FC for a while, but
Windows
all the players had a
11.
drink of water after a goal. Is it just like the routine?
I don't know. It's a weird one. I never used to do it, but I do it now. But it's still like a dry mouth, so I just
nervous.
Yeah. So it's not a case of I don't know. And the replay's long. It's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 seconds. And you just get a bit bored and just have a little drink and you're good to go again. It's like a reset sort of thing.
Is it the more goals you score or the more drinks you have? Because if you won 8-0, every pause.
Every time you concede, I'm taking a swig as well.
That's why the producers hate me. I go to the toilet after every game. There's too many goals going on in my game.
You've delayed quite a few games in our time, Tex.
Sekalian sama PC-nya aku beli pin. Soalnya dari toko PC-nya kalau nggak beli Windows-nya nggak bisa dipakai lama.
Really get the angle.
Include sama harga PC.
Second, third time. Some of the ball still
Karena orang
sticking for
tokonya
the feet
juga
of
nggak mau
Paolo
ngasih apa namanya, yang dia cuma ngasih yang uji coba.
Brilliant fee. Oh, really well taken.
Game's not over, is it?
Kerjaan lah.
What goal?
Paolo Neto is so enjoyable to watch in the final third.
One of your favourite players to watch?
I'd say he's right up there. I think Guy Balros last week, and just in general, I think it's really entertaining. I think Abu Maka plays the game really nicely in a different way. As you say that, he's 4-1 down.
Berapa ya? Hampir 7 juta pin aku kemarin untuk PC aja.
Ask the chat.
Who's your favourite player?
Who's your favourite?
Belum monitor itu, belum monitor.
Give us your top
Belum
3.
yang lain-lain.
And I want a rogue one in there.
I like Guy Barros, I like Abu Maka to watch, and
like me, you like watching me?
Lost in the Waves.
Lost in the Waves, that's an old school
Back
one.
in the day, every game,
Yeah.
1916.
I like Ice Fogel as well.
Yeah, the Kingfisher.
I see
Aldrin.
what Tex has done there. He's probably just done it so he can get a few shout-outs.
Yeah, there's a lot of Tex in here.
Clever.
Tex Levianders. Ozio.
Stokes is no pro.
7 lebih
Stokes
lah,
is a
7
streamer.
lebih lah. Untuk PC aja. Aduh, hampir.
Levy. Fuma. LJR. Tom Lees.
It looks like Abu Maka may have met his match in this game. Convincing all night long, 12 points on the board. Which is still a ridiculous feat, Rich, to come into tonight and be that dominant. He scored the most goals of any FC Pro player that's been into.
Yeah, he's been really solid. Stokes actually just replied saying 8-7 hold.
Didn't he beat you in Wiki? Was it round 1 Wiki Wednesdays?
Beat him in Wiki Wednesdays as
Yeah,
well.
but who cares about that tournament?
Yeah, exactly. Who does care?
Tell him to beat me at
Kalau
the FC
laptop,
Pro Open.
Main game pun
So is Stokes 2-0
nggak maksimal juga. Mesti yang
no,
betul-betul bagus ya kan.
Okay, we need the ultimate game then, really, don't we?
Nah, tell him to play me here, but he can't because he's watching me instead. How about that, Stokes?
Right, I'm going to leave you.
You're going to leave us, are you?
I'm going into
Don't
one
get
of
some
these
tactics
booths.
codes for us, Rich. 6 players. We want to see all the tactics codes at the end of this round.
I'll see you soon.
See you soon, mate.
As we come to the closing stages here in round 5. It has been an incredible 4 weeks of action. Who do you think has been the most impressive player across the 4 weeks? If we just looked at group leaders across the board, from Jafonzo's to Obrun's to Manu Bashore, Abu Maka.
It's a tricky one. I'd say Abu Maka, but is that recency bias? I just remember watching Jafonzo and I was in awe of what he was doing because he was the esports world champion, and I don't know, it was a load of pressure on him. He signed for a new team. There was a lot on his shoulders and he dealt with it. He had a really good week. So be it, he had a bit of an easier group, so I say top 2 for sure, Jafonzo and Abu Maka. But then Obrun had the group of death and got 11 points, so.
Let's jump back to this one because I know there's a few in the chat asking for it. Well, look, we can see you. And we're jumping over to this one now. This one is the most tightly contested game left. PH in. Can he hold on to a really important 3 points here? The FC Pro Open champion. It'll be 7 points from 15 tonight. Not brilliant, but not completely terrible. Pause coming in from Palaneta. If he'll have time to make this all-important change. What a ball this could be. Mbappe, has he got the legs to get through? Yes, he can. Can he get past the goalkeeper? Big save, Courtois, and it's to Hernandez. Just about scoops the ball away.
A big save there, because I'll be honest, PSG needs these 3 points. Really needs these 3 points, and I would say you don't usually see Palaneta miss chances, but he missed that one there, and he's going to live to rue that mistake.
Update over here as well. It has been a really hard day in the office for Khan of Galatasaray. Yes, still on 3 points from 15, but a red time shot that's flying into the back of the net. We'll leave that one. 6-0 Fuma Lee's jump over here. Free kick that flies in. Abubakar will not end today defeated. Or unbeaten, sorry. We'll lose an opening game. 5-1 Levy ends on a really positive note after losing his round 4. And here's the replay again. Free kicks this year, Tex. You need to get them right, especially in these areas.
Yeah, quality free kick. If you practice them, you should score 2 out of 5, I think. 40% of them. But yeah, it's not only a win, it's a goal difference win, because he needs to claw back goal difference with Abubakar. far away.
Just to take a look as well, I mean, goals conceded tonight for
it's not
for Khan. It's not
pretty.
It's not a pretty sight at all. This is such a big situation here, points-wise. Power shot! Screen! PH in! He needed that one to take it to the new year.
Does that put him in the top 3 now of the group as it stands? No,
he would still be in 4th. It would be 12 points. Abubakar. The goal difference of Fuma will be enough for him to stay in 2nd. Levy in 3rd on 8 as well. Both of those players will be on 8 points, and PH will only be a point away, but he will be in 4th.
Not good for the bottom 2 though, because there's a little gap created now. What? KTZN's going to be 4 points away from 3rd now, and like 4 points doesn't sound like a lot, but it is a lot.
29 goals conceded tonight from Khan.
What's the maths on that? Almost 6 goals a game?
It's not good.
It's not good. You can't. I don't know what's going on there. He's got to get back to the drawing board and put in a better performance next week. It's never over till it's over, Brandon. It's never over till the old lady sings.
I think you're getting used to this commentary now, aren't you?
Sorry, I'm having fun tonight. More fun than I did last week playing, that's for sure.
Well, full-time result there, Levy. What a way to end the night from you, my friend. Maybe he still wants more. 8 points from 15. He will keep the pressure on. Look, the goal difference gap between the two of them.
That's after a 5-1 win as well. He was so far clear, Abu, and I think 1 win next week and that'll secure him top 3 for sure.
Big win this for PH in as well. If this was a draw, I mean, he'd be 3 points off 3rd place. He's only 1 point off as it stands. It does certainly look more worrying for Palaneta and Khan in 5th and 6th. There's the full-time result there. Palaneta will lose the game from a really bad start after 2 rounds. PH in, he's been able to turn it round-ish.
Yeah, after the first 2 games, if you offered him this amount of points, he would say yes for sure. So, not the best week, not the worst, I think.
But important that he turned around the results when he did. He lost his first 2 games, as we said, respectively, to Abubakar and Levy David. Then it was 3 big results in a row, a 6-1 win against Khan, a 4-4 draw against Fuma, and an all-important result there in his last game. Look, that group is still very tight. You can argue, yes, the gap's certainly starting to build between 1st place and 2nd place there. Abubakar, 12 points from 15.
Yeah, I think maybe 4 points next week and he's confirmed. Not maybe 1st, you know. I think, yeah, no, I back him to come 1st.
Back to the point though. Most convincing player out of the 4 weeks?
Yeah, put him in.
Javonzo, Manu.
I've got an argument for them all,
Abu,
but I can't give you the argument. Okay, from watching, everyone's going to say Abubakar, so I want to say Jafonzo. Jafonso. Watching him that week, I was like, wow, the way he was playing, it was some good stuff.
Yeah, he was really, really impressive indeed. Again, just for context as well, we are back in January for 4 more rounds of group stages where you will be in action to try and qualify yourself for the top 3, where more FC Pro upgrades will happen as well. But what a night it has been. 5 rounds of action. Remember, you can just see behind me there, we are getting some tactic codes ready for you guys. You could get your hands on FC Pro Open Champions PH's tactics very shortly indeed. But before we do that, we're going to head to the desk now of FG, who I believe is joined with our player of the day.
Absolutely, I'm our PlayStation Tournaments Player of the Day, Abu Maka. I mean, let's get straight into it, shall we? A disappointing result for you there, but overall, what a day it's been. 4 wins from 5.
يعني طبعا اللاعب المتميز عنا اليوم أبو مكة. طبعا آخر نتيجة كانت مخيبة للأمل، بس 4 ضواء، يعني 4 فوزات بخسارة واحدة. إيش شعورك أنت بهذا الفوز؟
أول شيء الحمد لله، يعني 4 مباريات لعبتها بشكل كويس. المباراة الأخيرة كان يلعب ليفي من طرف واحد، ما قدمت أي شيء في المباراة، لكن هذا ما ينسف المجهود اللي قدمته في ال4 مباريات اللي راحت، ووعدكم إن شاء الله في الإياب بعد 40 يوم على خير إني أهديكم التأهل بإذن الله.
So well, thank God. I've done very well in the 4 games, the 4 wins. The last one, yes, it was just a win from one side. It was Levy playing all the wins. I promise you that I'm going to be doing very well after 40 days when on the home matches. So let's look forward to that.
I mean, congratulations, first of all, because you played flawlessly. But I want to ask you about the tactics and the formation. 4-5-1, you are the only player in the whole competition to use this formation. Why is that good?
يعني مبروك يعني على اللعب يعني الرائع. بدي أسألك على التكتيكات وعلى أسلوب اللعب. يعني أنت لعبت 4-5-1، هذه أول مرة أحد بيختار هذا التشكيلة، يعني اشرح لنا عنها.
أنا عشان أحب الكورة يعني متابع وكذا، وأحب لعبي دائما بسيط، فعشان كذا ألعب 4-5-1 بحيث إني ألعب التمريرات القصيرة وأوصل الباب بأسهل طريقة ممكن.
So I like to play the simple way of playing. I like football and I like to play it the simple way. So for me, 4-5-1 is I like to have short passes until I reach the goal and like strike. So that was my way.
If I had to ask you finally before we head off, what was your moment of the day today? What would it be for you?
يعني آخر سؤال بدي أسألك، إيش هي لحظة اليوم المتميزة عندك؟ إيش كانت؟
الهدف الرابع على باولو نيتو.
The 4th goal against Paulo Nito.
Well, listen, massive congratulations. We can't wait to see you in the new year. He was incredible, wasn't he?
I mean,
Grab, listen, it's time to give you your what everyone's been waiting for, and that's the tactics. I'm going to be keeping a close eye on this. Definitely. Richard Buckley, take it away, my friend.
Thank you very much, FG. Before we get into the tactics, I just want to show you something. If we can get the camera in nice and close, have a look at that controller, by the way. That is absolutely superb. PHN custom controller. He's got the winning moment for the FC Pro Open. We've got some moments lifting tournaments with Brazil. I like that. I like that a lot. Talk to me about your team, firstly, before we break down the tactics. Would you have changed anything now looking back in the draft?
Oh, it's hard to say that, but yeah, in the training I was really good with this team. Yeah, but here I saw like Drogba, he just.
Do you regret not picking Drogba?
Yeah, I regret a bit, and also like it's hard to say because like in the practice was really good this team, but here, yeah, the game is a little bit different. Yeah, I regret a bit, but now I just focus in the next week.
Well, you can see the defensive, high line, balanced, pretty standard tactics. When you look at the player roles, talk me through this. Wrighton on inside forward ++, James as winger. Why one coming in and one staying wide?
Yeah, the reason is because I attack so much with Theo Hernandez, so I think it's really good when Reite go to inside to the pitch
and he goes past.
Yeah, and he goes past. So I think all the time I do like 2 versus 1 in the line. And yeah, I like also because she have a good trivela and finesse plus.
Well, we're going to look at what you actually play like with the ball. It's quite similar. It's not super different. Both midfielders on box to box. Is this just how you like to play the game in terms of it's quite standard?
Yeah, for sure. Like I always play 4-4-2 like in the past years, and I like a lot to play attacks all the time with my fullbacks, my midfielders. So I need to. They have like a box to box or like more to offensive. But yeah, I like
both strikers on advanced forward ++. Usually we might see one on false 9. Did you ever experiment with false 9?
No, I didn't, but I saw a lot of players does. So yeah, I can try for the next week.
And what's going to be different next week? What's going to be different next time you come back?
Oh, it's hard because the game changed a lot. So like the meta, the players. So let's see. It's a little bit like a long time for the next week. And yeah, I will train with my team. And I didn't regret this team because I was really good in the practice, but it is what it is. And that's it.
PHG, you're the champ for a reason. Good luck. Have a good break. PHG's code coming up very shortly. Abu Maka's code is coming up as well. Tex is joined with another player right now, Levy DeVee. Take it away, mate.
So here I am joined by Levy DeWeerd. Successful day for you today, would you say?
Yes and no. Like beating PHG and Abu Maka, I would have signed up for it, but losing against Khan and 2 draws, which I should have won. 8 points, I think it should have been 12 at least. I played 1 bad game, 4 amazing games, but I only won 2. So I would not say successful, but I did a good job, I think, second.
It's a strange way to get 8 points beating the players you don't think you would beat, and
it is.
Maybe. But anyway, I'm here for your tactics. 4-2-3-1, talk to me. Why the 4-2-3-1?
I just like it. My play style's kind of pass and move. I like to trigger a lot of runs.
Keep possession. I know all about that.
I don't think I did
yes,
today. Today I didn't, bro. Then you didn't watch me play because my tempo was quite high, I swear. And I think defensively I'm really good, so I don't need all the players to come back. In this formation, your cams will just stay up front. They're available for the counter attack. Yeah, 1 wing back, TO.
So why is the wing back just attack down the left hand? Left
also
hand
on the right side, but so he's a little bit higher up the pitch. He's like a decoy as well for my opponent.
Okay, so
he needs to defend TO, otherwise I'm gone.
So obviously 8 points this week, and this is your tactic. Going in to the next week, is there anything you're thinking of changing, or?
I'm always looking to change things up. Maybe next week is in 6 weeks or something else works for me. I'm just trying to figure out new tactics and new ways to play every single day. For now, this worked. I felt quite amazing going into this tournament. I felt really good. That's important for me, and I would just practice before a tournament. Let's see how something feels, and then I would just stick with that. But at the moment, I'm not looking to change the formation or something, but we don't know. Maybe Oben comes up with something.
Everyone copy him. I might need to copy him. He got 11 points in my group. But yes, thank you for your tactics. If you do end up coming up with a tactic and you find a good one, please tell me, because I need something, because I am fed up with losing.
That's not true, bro. You played well as well. You just need to finish your chances. And
thank you.
Were quite
You're
unlucky
teaching me how
well.
to finish, but now I got a bit unlucky.
You should not ask me today, bro. I missed so many chances and crucial moments. Otherwise, I would have been here with 12 points.
But anyway, thank you for your tactics. Now I'm going to throw it back over to FG on the host desk.
Thank you so much to Tex and Levy. This man's been trying to play musical chairs whilst this has been going on.
Let's make sure we're all in order on the desk.
I didn't even know where to stand there, but anyway, I hope we're in the right position. But listen, everybody watching, this is the moment you've been waiting for. Get your phones at the ready, get your screenshots ready. Here are the tactics of all of the players for tonight. Brandon, which one are you picking?
Probably not Khan's. Not tonight, after what we may have just seen, but we are going to... I want to go, you know what, I'll go Fuma.
I would literally, why did you just say Abu Maka?
I can tell you who we're picking. M, hashtag, $, small W, 3, small X, 1, capital U, capital W, small Q, capital A.
Thank you, Richard.
Well, whose was that then?
That was Abu Maka.
That was Abu Maka's. Oh.
Correct.
You could have just said Abu Maka.
That was Abu Maka's. I wanted to make sure for people who maybe were just listening, not watching. There you go, there's a code.
Well, thank you very much to Richard Buckley. I hope you got that. Do you want to repeat that for them before we head
Capital.
The codes are all on the screen for you guys. Make sure you take advantage and let us know. Let us know on all of the FC Pro socials which ones you use and how many wins you get in the weekend league. Grav, what's been your highlight of today?
I mean, I think Abu Maka's 4th goal, actually mentioned before, that Xavi tiki-taka, I think I was commenting with you, it was just that tiki-taka with Xavi. That was a crazy goal. For me, a moment of the day.
Get a few tips from Levy, come back next time out.
Yeah, but listen, let's not talk about me and my playing performances, but my most impressive, I like watching PHG today because he played a little bit like me, baiting the finesses. I enjoyed it, and he's so clever with it, so PHG and I enjoy watching today.
But listen, we are at the halfway stage of FC Pro of the groups already. It's gone very, very quickly. 4 players are at the top of their 4 groups. Can you name them off the top of your head?
I can. Jafonso, Manu Bachore, Oberon, and Abu Maka.
A real pro. Brandon, you would have been able to do that as well.
Absolutely.
I mean, who's been the standout out of these four? I mean, they've all been absolutely brilliant within their own right.
Jafonso Abu Maka, the fact that that man did not concede for 2.5 games is ridiculous.
I'm going Oberon, the group he were in. I think the consistency he showed in that group, unbeaten, 11 points, and everybody, it's their cup final when you play Oberon in that group, because if you can get points against him, you expect him to beat everybody else. Question I've got for you, out of those four, who's most likely to win the FC Pro Open?
Jafonso.
Tex.
Don't see it on the screen.
There are a lot of big names still left in the tournament, all right? A bit like this man behind us on the screen. I mean, another one as well, Mark 11 is still there. There are so many big names. I'll ask you this, I mean, Casey's not here this week, she'll be sitting on the fence. Who's going to win
Lihat
the
di
FC Pro Open?
channelnya FC Pro.
He's the favourite to win it all.
Rogue, but Nicholas.
Ooh, wow, that's a huge call.
He won the Super Cup in Spain, so yeah.
Go on, say yourself, go on.
Myself, nah. But if you want another answer, I'd say, I think with you, Jafonso. No, not Jafonso. I don't know. Abu Maka, no.
I said it before we kicked off. Manu Bachora.
Anyway,
you've got to back yourself, you know, because you are well.
I'm giving a different answer because I do think
you
myself.
About 4 different answers.
Yeah, I can't make my mind up. Okay.
I tell you what, right? Well, you can't make your mind up whether you're going to win the FC Pro Open, but I think I speak on behalf of all of us when we say a massive well done to you, Tex.
Incredible.
You have been absolutely sensational. He's a natural, so if it all goes down the pan and you don't get any upgrades for your live item, which you've got previous for, you're welcome back, mate. Thank you so much for being
thank you
a part of the team. What's been your favourite moment?
Commentating with all of you, I love the woo. Nah, but genuinely, I hope I'm not back because I want to be playing instead.
Yeah, we wish you all the best. Genuinely, we really, really do. And to all of our players and everybody who's watching us, we wish you all the best through Christmas. Have a great Christmas and a great New Year. And we'll see you in 2025 for the next round of the groups and then the finals.
Oke, makasih banyak. Oke, berakhir juga live streaming kita. Terima kasih banyak buat yang udah nonton, yang secara nggak langsung sudah berinfak dan bersedekah dalam bentuk kuota internet dan waktunya. Semoga infak dan sedekah dibalas oleh Allah Subhanahu wa taala dalam bentuk kebaikan dan keberkahan. Saya Jonan Selamat, Black 061 undur diri. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Friends, how are you today? Have you started today with something better than the world? Smile, smile. Don't be afraid of reality. Face it bravely. The past is ours, the future is a mystery. This life is a preparation for eternity.